Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Well, today I'm going to call this the little bit haul. And it's not because I just got a little bit of things, it's because I got a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there. So just have a bunch of stuff that I got all over the place. So I have things for your face, your eyes, perfumes, skincare, everything. So let's get going on this so we can keep this nice and short. I'm going to start with the face products that I got. And the first one is a foundation that I got from Ulta. It's called Venial. It's their Perfect Lasting Foundation. This will be next week's Battle of the Foundations, so be on the lookout for that one. I'm not going to say anything about it right now because you'll see it next week. And then the following week, you'll see a Battle of the Foundations on the Soap and Glory Kick-Ass Foundation. Actually, it's Kick-Ass All Day Foundation. So again, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified when I upload these videos. I also picked up a backup of one of my new favorite primers. This is by J-Cat Beauty, and it is, I still have it in the box, but it is their Hydrating Primer, and this is so lightweight, just sinks right into your skin, is so refreshing and moisturizing, and just is so good. So I had to pick up another one of those because I'm running out. And another one I'm getting kind of low on is the Wiki Luxe Whipped Cream Primer. So I really, really like this one. If you haven't seen me use it in a video yet, it is indeed like a whipped product. And it just goes into your pores, fills them in. It just blends out so effortlessly, and I just love it. I just absolutely love, love, love it. So I had to get more of this one too. And then the last thing I got for the face is the Kokie, trying to read those here, Soft Glow Highlighter. So this comes in 4 different shades. I got the color Gleaming. So you can see it's a pretty like champagne gold color. So loving that one. And now let's move on to our eyes. I have 3 palettes that I picked up. First one is by Makeup Revolution, and this is their Decadent palette. I've got the lights glaring. It's got like a marble look to it. And then you have a nice mirror inside, and these are the shades that I used. Actually, I think you've probably already seen the video with this eye look. I think you have by now. And then the other one I got by Makeup Revolution is their Unconditional Love palette. I have quite a few of these out now. And these are the shades that are in that one. And I like that they have the names on them. I think that's just awesome. These are a 10 cover that they have on them. So I do like that a lot. And then last one, I just picked this up a couple days ago at Fred Meyer, Essence Hola Rio. And these are the shades inside that. I think I need to turn my ring light down. Give me just a second so these colors don't look so washed out. Okay, so this is Hola Rio. And I want to say they have 3 different palettes like this, and these are $9.99. Also for the eyes, I was able to pick up 2 more of the J-Cat Beauty. These are their Prismetals. So I got the color Champagne Whiz, which looks like so. These are just so beautiful when you get them on. And they're like a gel type texture. And then this one is called Fairy Bolt. It's just stunning. Love, love, love it. Last but not least, for the eyes, I picked up the new, this is the NYX Fill and Fluff Eyebrow Pencil, or Pomade Pencil they call it. So you have the wide angled tip on one side, and then this side has, to me, what seems like one of the little artiste brushes. So it's not a comb, or it's not a spoolie, it's a little brush. And I have it on right now. And it really does a good job of going in and taming those brows down, because it's a pomade, but it's in a pencil form. So this is in the color Blonde, by the way. And you can see it's a little dark for a blonde shade, but again, I really like this so far. All right, and the last item that I picked up for the eyes is by Wiki as well. This is the Crystal Fusion Liquid Eyeshadow, and I have the color Supernova. It comes in 12 shades and it's $6, so that's what the applicator looks like. It can be kind of patchy. I'm just going to say it's patchy. And if you try and layer it up after it dries, it just ends up taking some of the other color off. So you basically want to get it good and heavy the first go around and then let it dry. As you can see what that shade looks like. That is the eyes, and now let's move on to the lips. For lips, I picked up the CoverGirl Melting Pout Matte Lipstick, and that's what I have on my lips today. It's not drying at all. You would think it would be just because of the title that it's a matte one, but it's very creamy, non-drying. I've had it on, this is my third time applying it today, and we are now at 9:45 at night, so I just put it on to sit down and film. Then I also picked up by Wiki, this is their Lip Powdre, P-A-P-O-U-D-R-E. And so this is a liquid matte one. I don't think I told you the color name. I did not. So the CoverGirl is in the color Ballerina, and I didn't even show you that color on the wand. I'll show you what the applicator looks like. So there's the color. Go ahead and swatch these for you. And this one, as dark as it looks, it comes across as kind of more of a mauve color. So this is the Wiki on this side and the CoverGirl over here. You can see they're very pigmented, they're not patchy at all, very, very comfortable to wear throughout the day. All right, the next two items that I picked up were by Wet n Wild. They're new out, and they actually have 4 of these, but I picked up 2. These are their new Crystal Cavern Clear Quartz Perfume Rollerballs. That's a mouthful. They're only $5.99. I can't read on the bottom how many ounces you get, but obviously very small. The ones I picked up is in, trying to read this, it's just hard to read on clear, huh? This one is called Healing, so this one is called Love. So let's talk about Healing first. I'll just read you what they say about it. Looking to summon good intentions and healing vibrations, witness the universe go into overdrive on positive energy with our Crystal Cavern Perfume Rollerball in the multi-dimensional clear quartz fragrance. Each bottle is infused with small pieces of powerful crystals. This one's going to be a little hard to see because this is clear crystals in here. Just see them down at the bottom. And they do slide around in there. So that draws energy of the sun, the sea, and the earth to attract healing energy and positive vibes your way. To light your senses with uplifting top notes of citrus and melon that give way to the heart notes of lily of the valley, violet, lavender, and rose. And then they lead you to the base notes of musk, iris, patchouli for a truly irresistible olfactory experience. I don't know what that is. O-L-F-A-C-T-O-R-Y. If you know what it is, please leave me a comment down below. And then we also have the Love one. These ones have the pink crystals inside. And pretty much that's kind of the same thing, so I'll just talk about the notes real quick. Top notes are fruits, nuts, and coconut. The heart notes are violet and rose, and then the base notes are musk and vanilla. And I think this one is my very favorite. They're very subtle, so they're not overwhelming in any way. They don't smell overly sweet or anything like that. I just think they smell really, really good. And they're only $5.99. And like I said, they have two other ones. They have one called Balance. The top notes in that is citrus and melon. Heart notes are sandalwood, lavender, and rose. And then the base note is musk. And then the other one is called Prosperity. The top notes are lemon and melon. Heart notes are roses, lily of the valley, costus, orchids. And then the base notes are musk, amber, and bean flavor. I don't ever really kind of read up on perfumes and what they have in them, so I don't know what half that stuff is anyway. All right, the next item I'm going to talk about is something that one of my subscribers asked me to review for them and see if it's worth the while. And I am talking about the No7 Line Correcting Booster Serum. This normally runs $41.99, so it's expensive. And you only get 0.5 ounces of it. So you can see I've used a pretty good chunk of it already, and I started using this on May 22nd. So basically I'm at the 4-week mark right now. I'm going to continue using this because they say that after 12 weeks is when you'll achieve the full benefits of it. So let me talk about this really quickly and tell you my thoughts on it. I have been taking photos every week since the beginning, and I'll continue to do that through week 12. Okay, introducing No7's Non-Invasive Wrinkle Solution. No7's Line Correcting Booster Serum is clinically proven to reduce the appearance of wrinkles by up to 5 years in 12 weeks. Now, during that time period, I'm going to have a birthday, so I want to know what happens. Do I not count that birthday because of that? We'll see. This clinically proven targeted booster serum is our most concentrated line correcting serum, specifically designed to be applied directly to the lines and the wrinkles. It's formulated with a highly concentrated amount of Matrixyl 3000 plus, No7's powerful anti-wrinkle peptide technology from our clinically proven serums. The results: in 1 week, women saw a visible reduction in the appearance of lines and wrinkles on the forehead and around the eyes. By week 2, women saw visible improvements in 6 targeted areas, your wrinkle areas, I should say. So number 1 is your forehead, number 2, the crow's feet, number 3, the lips, number 4, between the brows, number 5, under the eyes, and then the last one is the nasolabial folds, so right in here. Those are the areas I have been using it, but I also took it along my accordion lines, and then I have a deep line right here that I've been using it on as well. Plus, I don't know if you guys can see because I have makeup on, but I have lines right in here. Because after my car accident and my neck for 3.5 years until they finally did surgery was so painful to lay on it and sleep. So I wore a soft collar every night at bedtime. So that basically was pushing everything up like this. So I got wrinkles from that. At least I think that's where it came from. So this is suitable for all skin types. The ingredients on it, I'll go through those. Maybe I'll just put the names at the bottom because I can't pronounce most of these, to be quite honest. First ingredient though is water, and then they have glycerin. There's a butylene glycol, aluminum starch, octanolisate. Okay, anyway, the ones I can't say. But when we get to the very bottom, the last 2 items are a palmitoyl tripeptide, number 1, and then the same thing in number 7. And when I look those up, that's basically Matrixyl 3000 is what it is. So I decided, because actually it says the palmitoyl tripeptide, number 1, is also called part of the Matrixyl 3000 family. It's believed to be able to stimulate collagen production in the skin, since more collagen means fewer wrinkles and younger skin, so they are often used in cosmetic products. So when I saw that it had Matrixyl 3000 in it, I went, I have something that has Matrixyl 3000, and that's by Timeless. So this one has far fewer ingredients because the number 7 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18 products or 18 ingredients in it, whereas the Timeless has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The top ingredients in this is also water, so it's the same as the number 7. However, the Matrixyl 3000 is the number 3 ingredient inside of this. So you can either go with the last 2 or the 3rd item in this. They also both have glycerin. This one states it has hyaluronic acid, where the number 7 doesn't. You're looking at $24.95 for an entire ounce compared to $41.99 for half of an ounce. So basically, it's double the amount of product for less than half the price almost. So again, I've been using it. Yes, I have seen some results. I'm going to be putting some pictures up here on the screen. I'm going to do it so I'm comparing week 1 to the current week, week 2 to the current week, so we can look and see if there's any progress going on there. I'm kind of just really not paying that much attention to it right now because I really want to be able to look at those results without thinking that I'm seeing something. I want to give it a full 12 weeks and then just go, hey, here's what I'm really truly seeing. I have, though, noticed a big change in here, a little bit on the forehead and a little bit on this line. I haven't really been paying too much attention to the crow's feet, so we shall see on that. So the only reason I brought up this is just this is expensive. When I got it, it just happened to be during the time they had a sale on it, and I think I got this for like $24, $25, if I remember correctly. It was very inexpensive. So it does go on sale. I got it at Ulta. Keep your eyes open. Perhaps it'll come back on sale again. You never know. All right, I have one more item, and I will be using that in this week's video, so you didn't see it last week. And excuse me if it's dirty because I used it today. But let's take a little trip back in time. Tati did a video on this and just absolutely went crazy with it. So you guys who watch her channel might remember seeing this. I placed an order right away. They were doing pre-orders because it wasn't going to be out until June. And then I totally forgot about it. And I noticed on my shipping stuff, because I sign up to see what's coming in, I had a package I just didn't know anything about. So I had to wait and see what it was. And it was the SuperSponge, which looks like so, although mine's dirty. So what this is a silicone infused sponge. I don't know how they did this. It's so good. It really is. It's $19.95 during their pre-sale stuff, which unfortunately is ending at the end of this week. This is Saturday, so I think it would be going through Sunday when I'm going to have the video up for you guys. After that, the price is going to go to $29.95. Now, why would you want to spend that much money on a sponge when you can either get the Beauty Blender for $20 or heck, even the Geno sponge is like $6? So why would you want to spend that much money? Well, for one thing, this will not get germs in it. So they created the world's first sponge that has a protective barrier which allows makeup to last 2 to 4 times longer while preventing any germs seeping into it because it's infused with silicone. Now you notice on the bottom it's still the normal sponge, but this top part is silicone. So it's very, very different. It's super strong and soft. So their breakthrough sponge is sourced from premium material, so it feels marshmallow soft. This is dry. Look at that. And so it's super strong while it being very, very soft. That's kind of their whole idea there. And then it says no more staining and smelly blenders. I disagree. It does come with one of those little plastic scrubber things to clean it. It does not get all the product out. Mine stained, and the first time I used it, I've tried washing it several times, both using their scrubber as well as doing it just my regular way where I could always get my sponges clean, and I just couldn't. You could just see little specks of areas that still had some on there. So I'm going to insert a video that I took of me cleaning it, and that way you can see what was left behind after I had cleaned it 3 times. So. Anyway, so onto the coverage. Here's where it just really excels because it's silicone infused. It's not picking up the product. It's kind of like those silicone sponge things that, not sponge, what were they called? Little pad things. Silly sponge, I think was what, silly sponge? Whatever, I don't remember. I didn't like them. But this allows you to pick up the product and go ahead and blend it in really well. And it really presses it into your pores. And even for your concealer, it's awesome. Now, keep in mind, it's 9:45 at night, so I've had my makeup on now 11, 12 hours, so quite a while. And my skin is just looking awesome. I've been out running errands today. I'm going grocery shopping. It was hot in the house. I was helping to help my husband change all his dressings and get him in the shower, so there was all the steam from the shower. All the things that should have just made my whole face melt off, it held up beautifully today. So I love this sponge. I'll leave a link for it down below. They will ship to the US for $1.99, and then they ship internationally, I think, for $4.99. So that's not a bad price at all. And you also can use a lot less makeup by using this. So you don't have to squirt out as much as you normally would. And trust me, just to see how much I was wasting, this is the day before yesterday, and this is today. So even today I thought, okay, I just won't use, I'll put like half as much product, and I still had a bunch that I wasted. So I just saved this. Sorry, I do normally clean this, but I wanted to be able to show you guys how much I was wasting. So that saves you money in the long run. These are stronger, so you won't have them shred on you and fall apart. There's nothing they can do if you drop it on the floor and your dogs get it like mine tend to. So sorry, nothing about that. But it's worth the while and worth your money because it works so good and it's going to last for a very long time. So love, love, love the Super Sponge. So like I said, they're going to be ending a pre-order. I really can't believe they're going to keep the price at $30. That kind of hurts a little bit, but we'll see if they really do that. And just go get one, try it out. They're very unique. Love it. All right, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you're new to my channel, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button along with the bell notification. That way you're going to be notified by YouTube when I upload new videos. That's normally every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, but I'm off schedule a little bit. This is actually Saturday, and I am filming the video today, but it's nighttime, so probably will be up Sunday or Monday instead. And for those of you that have been just wishing my husband well after his motorcycle accident, I want to thank you so much for that. It means the world to me. If you guys missed my video, would have been up Thursday? Yeah. Wednesday night, he went on a ride with some friends, and a deer ran out in front of him and stopped. And it was a big, huge deer. My husband hit him in the backside. The bike went off about 25 feet. My husband rolled, they said, about 5 times across the road, all the way across, so oncoming traffic, and he ended up on the shoulder of the opposite side of the road. Luckily, he didn't hit his head at all, and nothing's broken. He just has a lot of bruising and road rash all over him. His shoulder's messed up. His left hand is just all swollen and blue. The top of his left foot is all swollen and blue, and I mean down to the toes. He's also on blood thinners, so he just keeps seeping blood out. He got a hole in this part of his arm, and I mean a hole, like a divot that just went in and grabbed the skin and the tissue and everything down below and just yanked it out. I'd be about the size of a nickel, and he nicked an artery too when he did that, so they had a very hard time getting that closed back up. He just has road rash all along both elbows. He's got a patch probably about that big on his lower back on the left side, and a smaller one on the right side. The one on his left side, it's just raw, just totally raw. And then again, both knees really bad, and the top of his left foot. I'm going to post a picture for this because it's really looking, I can understand how the guys he was with were very nervous about this, but his boot had started to come off, and it was laying that away where his other foot was upright. So they thought that he had broken his ankle. He didn't. The boot was just coming off. But somehow on the very top of the foot, so let's say this is the boot, so this is where your leg is and this is where your foot, on the very top of it here, he got a hole about that big in it that went through his thick wool socks and then onto the skin and cut his skin open. How do you do that? How do you make a boot bend like that when it shouldn't bend like that? So just really well, it was a blessing, just the way he rolled and everything. So yes, he's hurting a lot, but he's going to be fine. So that's the good news of it. The bad news is that he just started a new job on Monday. His bosses are going to let him work from home, so that will be really, really good for him as well. So yeah, I'll be around taking care of him next week as well. So he's starting to get out a little more. We've been going for walks just around the block, and it takes quite a while, but he's doing good. So anyway, thank you guys so much for just wishing the best for him. I really appreciate that. Okay, oh, hey, by the way, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot with YouTube. Plus, it lets me know that you guys like these types of videos as well. And again, if you have any comments or questions, anything like that, feel free to leave those down below. I am so far behind in just responding to messages right now, so I apologize for that. This was just one more thing that got dumped on top of me with some other things. I really doubt I'll get back to answer all of them, so I might just go in and like all your comments just to let you know I'm thinking of you. So from this point going forward, I should be able to get caught up and start responding to some of your comments. So anyway, thanks again for watching, you guys. As always, I love you all, and bye-bye.